Mars just has entered Cancer. Now we already know Mars is asleep in Cancer, and of course it's away here. That means it gotta put itself into a situation where it kind of like gotta put its passion and desires towards home, family, and privacy. Some of our family is sheep. Nah, I'll play it. But at the end of the day, we gotta love our family though. Feel me? So at the end of the day, we need them and they need us. So it's 50-50. Now, when it comes to this perspective right here, see Mars being in Cancer, we need to put our passions, our anger, and our aggression and our desire towards a home, family, and privacy, comfortability, safety, security, and of course protection, and being more loving, nurturing, and caring their side when it comes to home and family, having your back. See, I'm gonna use a prime example, and I'm gonna put myself on the cross. See, it was my sister. She's a Capricorn Sun, Cancer Moon. So basically, it's played out a circumstance situation where she got the third house in Aries. So someone or something, or you could say a crackhead, kind of like brought some attention her way. So Mars is already on the cusp of Cancer. So with that being said, when she told me the situation, I was ready to pretty much go downstairs and handle some business and find out who this person was. So that's basically a prime example of Mars Cancer, protecting your home, your family, your privacy, your comfortability, your safety, your security. Wherever you have Cancer at, it's going to be the areas where you feel the need to pretty much have an emotional connection towards only making the action unless you feel comfortable with it. Ready. See, Aries is all about initiating ways out of fantasy and doing things without thinking. Cancer is all about loving, nurturing, and caring and taking its time. Capricorn is all about, structurizing, being practical, being organized. It's not going to do things unless they have a practical, reasonable nature to do so. See, Libras always want to compromise and relate and communicate. So they're not going to just directly just make a move unless it's a direct move when it comes to, balance and equilibrium. But Aries is the Martian. Aries going to come first. Second place will basically be Capricorn. Third place will basically be Libra. And then fourth place will be Cancer. But I say fourth place Cancer because Cancer is pretty much more private, more home. Masculine energies would be predicated towards Libras. Also, feminine energy would be predicated towards Capricorn. Capricorn is all about seriousness, diligence. But the strongest zodiac sign is the Cancers. Always know that, which is the moon, which is the strongest zodiac sign in the world. So don't get anything twisted. But yeah, Mars don't really do good in Cancer. But all Cancer, someone in the ascendant, you guys about to notice charge or direct charge when it comes to your passion and motives. And also, wherever you have Cancer, you're gonna feel the need to pretty much protect, love, nurture, and care. Now we're gonna run this down. We're gonna do the tarot, and of course, we're gonna wrap this up like a snack wrap. Now, bring that back, McDonald's. Now, when it comes to Mars and Cancer in your first house, you're a Cancer ascendant, so you're going to be pretty much placed into now. Mars is going to take the shape and form of initiating new ways on how to deal with your feelings and emotions in the love and nurturing and caring way when it comes to your home, your family, your privacy, and of course the first personal people, places, things that you got in your life. Now Pluto is in the Aquarius, but Pluto still is pretty much on the cusp. Now what's going to take full power? Now people, places, and things, circumstance, situations are going to play out. With Pluto and Capricorn is going to try to take full power and control over your how you relate and how others relate towards you. So be aware of that. Now, if you got Mars and Cancer in your second house, you're gonna be pretty much if you got Mars and Cancer in your second house, you're a Gemini ascendant. So that means you're gonna be placed into a circumstance situation of receiving Mars and Cancer energies of taking the shape and form towards initiating ways on how to deal with your feelings and emotions and your way of loving, nurturing, and caring, your money, your resources, your material, your savings, your funds, and how you make money and gain money. So you're gonna be very serious and very passionate towards gaining money and be more safe and secure in that area. Now you're gonna have Pluto in the career, Pluto and Capricorn, people, places, and things, circumstance, situation that's gonna try to like take full power, control over your assets, your money, your resources, your material, or try to ask you for a favor. So you know what to do and know what not to do and know how to balance things out a little bit. Now, if you got Mars and Cancer in your third house, you are a you got Mars and Cancer in your third house, you are a Taurus ascendant. See, Cancer exalts this house. So by default, you're gonna have an exaltation. And Mars is going to take the shape and form of coming into this house and initiating the ways of how to love, nurture, and care, the way you think, communicate, and the words that you utilize in your voice, how you utilize love, nurture, and care with others. See, with that being here, see, watch out because Pluto and Capricorn in your ninth house is going to try to take full power and control over your experiences and how you pretty much pursue yourself. It's going to try to like take control over that area of your meanings, your reasons, your purpose, and your beliefs. Be aware of that when it comes to that perspective. Also, if you have Mars and Cancer in your fourth house, you're gonna Mars and Cancer is gonna take the shape and form. See, it's home here, so by default you're Aries ascendant. So Mars in Cancer is going to take the shape and form of initiating new ways how to love, nurture, and care, protect home, family, and have family meetings and family gatherings during this time. You're gonna be very, strongly impulsive and direct towards your home family and the way you care and bring comfort towards them and how they bring comfort towards you. Now, Pluto and Capricorn, your status, your career, your goals, your responsibilities, duties, and obligation. These things are gonna kind of like oppose you, and it's gonna be transformed a little bit, being that you spend a little bit more time with home and family. Also, if you got Mars and Cancer in your fifth house, you're a Pisces ascendant. So by default, in this area location, you already exalt Cancer energy. So you're gonna go to the extremes of exhausting yourself and exalting yourself when it comes to initiating ways out of there with your feelings and emotions, when it comes to expressing these things and putting these things on stage, and of course being self-centered, and of course taking the stance. Now, what's gonna oppose you and take you off course is gonna be your friends, your associations, your groups, people, places, and things that you have connections with. These people, places, and things may take you off your excitement or your creativity or your talents or your gifts, which where it's gonna kind of be hard for you to pretty much have some self-centeredness. Now, if you got Mars and Cancer in your seventh house, you're gonna be placed into a circumstance situation of having. I mean, if you got Mars and Cancer in your sixth house, you're gonna pretty much have the shapes and forms that's gonna manifest within your sixth house and initiate new ways on how to deal with your feelings, emotions, and the love and nurturing and caring when it comes to your work, health routines, employees, and the people, places, things that you care about. Now, you're Aquarius ascendant. Now, watch out. You're gonna have dreams and imaginations and fantasies and delusions that's gonna try to take full control of your work, health routines, and things that you have structured on a day-to-day basis. If you have Mars and Cancer in your seventh house, you are a Capricorn descendant. So by default, you're gonna be opposed. You're gonna be the opposer, or you're gonna be getting opposed, and you're gonna go through some transformations, personal transformations, which can also affect your seventh house. Now, in this house right here, you need to create new ways on how to initiate new ways on how to deal with your feelings and emotions when it comes to love and nurturing and caring, when it comes to your relationships, compromising with the feelings and emotions of yours and others, and sympathy. Now, if you have Mars and Cancer in your eighth house, you are going to be placed into a situation of having these energies take the shape and form of you initiating new ways on how to love, nurture, and care when it comes to your sexual urges, sexual desires, your assets, which you share, your internal and external and desires and passions and motives with whoever. Maybe you're gonna be more loving, nurturing, and caring, or you're gonna be manifesting these energies within your life or within your house. Yeah, you're gonna get opposed by people, places, and things that's in your second house. Things you think, the people, the places, things that value you, appreciate you, their self worth and your self worth is gonna get tangled up in the dark. So be aware of that and be careful. And also, if you have Mars and Cancer in your ninth house, you are a Sagittarius ascendant. So if you got Mars and Cancer in your ninth house, you need to initiate it. Wait, hold on, I'm lying. I'm really lying. You are a Scorpio Sun Moon ascendant if you got Mars and Cancer in your ninth house. If you got Mars and Cancer in your ninth house, it's kind of this night. The ninth house is exalted in Cancer, so you're gonna go to the extreme natures of initiating ways on to deal with your feelings and emotions and the love and nurturing and caring way when it comes to beliefs, when it comes to helping people from long distance travel, when it comes to experiences, when it comes to spirituality, religions, beliefs, purposes, God, spirituality, and morality, and principles, and education, no system. You're gonna be very loving, nurturing, and caring towards these things. You're gonna be very overprotective. Now, what's gonna oppose you is people, places, and things. Your friends, the way they think, communicate, analyze, and the way you think, communicate, and analyze things. Now, if you got Mars and Cancer in your 10th house, see, Mars is exalted in the 10th house, but Cancer is debilitated here. So in this house and location right here, you are what you gonna call it? You are a Libra ascendant. So by default, you're gonna be initiating new ways on how to love, nurture, and care with the feelings and emotions that's geared towards status, career goals, responsibilities, duties, and obligations. So you're gonna have the status quo of a care lover or someone that's bound towards caring and loving about their career and goals and what they're trying to manifest and bring into existence. Now, what's gonna oppose you to take you off course is gonna be people, places, and things within your fourth house, home, family, and privacy, or your home in general. And last but not, and I'm lying. If you got Mars and Cancer in your 11th house, you are Leo. You are Virgo ascendant. So if you got Mars and Cancer in your 11th house, you're gonna be initiating with how to deal with your feelings, emotions, and the love and nurturing and caring way when it comes to your associations, your friends, people, places, and things, your customers, and people, places, things that you have interactions with within your environment. And also, who's gonna oppose you? Someone or something in your fifth house, whether a lover, a child, or fun and entertainment, or your inner child. Last but not least, if you have Mars and Cancer in your 12th house, you're a Leo ascendant. So you're going to be initiating ways on how to love, nurture, and care when it comes to your dreams, imagination, spirituality. Spend more time towards that. Write your dreams down. Of course, what's going to oppose you? Your work, your health, your routines, and things that you don't do on a day-to-day basis. That's going to oppose your ass. That's the energies. We're gonna get into Mars and Cancer for all zodiac signs. The tarot card reading. We're gonna start off with Aries. We're gonna see what Mars and Cancer got in store for Aries. Okay, Mars and Cancer. I want you to be the emperor. I want you to structure, stabilize, and build. Aries. Now, Aries, we're gonna see why you got the Emperor card. Or Aries, tell me why do you have the Emperor card? You have the Emperor card because you need to spend time alone, and of course, utilize your hermit mode and separate yourself. And what do you need to learn from this transit with Mars and Cancer? Aries, tell me what learning experiences Mars and Cancer bringing you, or Aries, tell me just learn to put yourself on the cross and not put yourself on the cross. So vice versa. What time you put yourself on the cross? Sometimes you don't. You know, that's how I do. 12 plus 9 plus 4. You need to utilize the Libra energies by compromising, being more relatable, and bringing balance, and you'll be all right. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Ascendances. What does Mars and Cancer got in store for you guys? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Ascendances. Okay, Mars, of course, Mars and Cancer is going to bring crunches your way. You know Mars love you. You know Mars and Cancer love you. Mars is debilitated in Taurus. Cancer is exalted in Taurus. Also, Taurus, you're going to have some conflict, which are expressions. You're also going to have some hope and faith, and you're also going to have some time to spend time in your feelings and emotions with things that serves you and no longer serves you. You may have to let go, emotional wise. We're going to see what we're going to see what Mars and Taurus want you to pretty much put your passion and your desire towards someone that's in it. What passion and desires does it want you to put you towards? So, it wants you to put passion and desires towards emotional help connections on a daily basis. And we're going to see what opportunities is Mars and Cancer bringing Taurus with sextiles. So, what are the opportunities are going to be great to be working with? Opportunities are going to bring justice, fairness, and equilibrium and balance. There we go. Your card, Venus. 11 plus 5 plus 5 plus 10 plus 8 plus 6. You're dealing with a sun, moon, Sagittarius, so you need to look at the bigger picture by expanding the feelings and emotions. Of course, Sagittarius is exalted Cancer. No problem handling that. Gemini, sun, moon, ascendances. We're going to see Mars and Cancer got in store for you guys. See how that's going to play out for you guys. Mars and Cancer for Gemini, sun, moon, ascendances. Mars and Cancer for Gemini, sun, moon, ascendances. You're going to receive grand support when it comes to the money, resources, and material. And it's crazy because that's where we're going to see what Mars and Cancer want you to be passionate and desirable about for all you Gemini. Geminis, you need to utilize the tarot card to let go of the old and bring in the new. We're going to say, well, I got that card. We're going to see the semi-sextiles that you're going to be having when they came out. The semi-sextiles will be you getting rest. So you need to rest yourself, rest your mind. I mean, rest is key. I need something to rest. 4 plus 7 plus 13. You're dealing with a Sun, Moon, Ascendant Virgo. Use the Virgo, Sun, Moon, Ascendant energies, down to earth and practical and stable. We're gonna see what Cancer, Sun, Moon, Ascendant is. What Mars and Cancer got in store for you, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Ascendant is. The borders got caught. So what does Mars and Cancer got for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Ascendant in the Sun? I don't know. Mars and Cancer. Mars and Cancer in the houses. We want you to initiate new ways on how to deal with your feelings and emotions. So be the initiator when it comes to creating new feelings and emotions. The initiator when it comes to creating more new feelings and emotions. So you got double water. They also want you to pretty much be yourself, be in your own world, and they also want you to plant seeds when it comes to your visions and your desires and your passions. So you got a whole lot of pages, a whole lot of planting seeds, a whole lot of initiatives. So we're gonna see why you got all these cards. Cancer, because we're going to see what you need to put your passion and your desires towards to when it comes to Mars and Cancer for all you guys. Oh, Mars and Cancer, you need to put your passion and your desires towards going within, separating, and putting yourself on a cross, just like Aries. And we're going to see what power and control that you will have in your axis for Mars and Cancer, someone and something. What are the power and control that you will have in your axis? Oh shit. You're gonna have the power and control of taking on a whole lot of responsibilities and a whole lot of backstabbers. That's no power and control. That's some crazy shit. 10 plus 12 plus 9 plus 11 plus 3 plus 11 plus 11. Oops, sorry. 11 plus 11 plus 3 plus 11 plus 9 plus 12 plus 11. Take away 1. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You're dealing with a someone in Cancer, so just be yourself, Cancer lovers, nurturers, and carers. Be yourself. Do your shit and be yourself. Now we're about to get into you, Leo, someone in sentences. What does the moon and Cancer got in store for you guys? Okay. What does the moon and Cancer got in store for you, Leo, someone in sentences? Mars and Cancer got in store for Leo, someone. Mars and Cancer is bringing pressures your way. So that means you're gonna be pretty much dealing with some emotional pressures, dealing with your money, resources, and material. We're gonna see where I got the 5 of Pentacles, and we're gonna see what you need to put your passion and desires towards. Then we're gonna okay. We're gonna see what you need to put your passion and your desires towards. Too. You need to put your passion and desires towards the devil card. Put boundaries, limitations, and restrictions on things you pay attention to and your desire. Also, your mental health. You need to get out of a mental health, and also you need to spend time towards putting your passion and your desire towards healing. And we're gonna see what are gonna be the minor semi-sextiles that Leo, someone is going to be facing. The minor sextiles will be you structuralizing your money, your resources, and your material. It can also be you being service, kind, and generous towards emotional support. And the lover's card, devil's card. So that's how it's going to be. 6 plus 6 plus 8 plus 5 plus 5 plus 4 plus 6, 4. So we did it with a similar ascendant Cancer. We're going to add this up one more time. 6 plus 4 plus 5 plus 8 plus 6 plus 6 plus 5 equals 4. So you're dealing with a similar ascendant Cancer. So be more loving, nurturing, and caring. And knock on that door, knock on that Cancer door. So you can share some energies, some suits. Now we're about to get into you, Virgo, someone in the synthesis. I'm lying. Yeah, we're all going to get to you, Virgo, someone in the synthesis. Virgo, someone in the synthesis. What does Mars and Cancer got in store for you guys? I want you to utilize your intuition and go with inside yourself. We're going to see why you got the card of the High Priest, and we're going to see what passions and desires you need to put your focus towards to Virgo, someone in the synthesis. You need to put your passion, your desires, and your focus towards valuing your money, your resources, and material, and being more stabilized in that area. We're going to see the sextiles and opportunities that's going to come your way, Virgo, someone in the synthesis with this Mars and Cancer energy. Sextiles and opportunities for the Virgo, someone in the synthesis. Sextiles, your opportunities are going to be based upon you getting rest and resting your mind. Because your mind, you need to rest your mind. 4 plus 2 plus 2. You did it with a similar ascendant, Scorpio, so you need to stay down until you come up. And change what we gotta do. I mean, be fixated on feelings and emotions. Now we're about to get into Libra, someone in sentences. You're gonna see what Mars and Cancer got in store for you, Libra, someone in sentences. Okay, we got the Magician. So you need to initiate your magic, be independent. You need to look at the bigger picture when it comes to your visions, and you need to receive grand support when it comes to the Queen of Cups. Also, we're gonna basically see what passions and desires you need to put your focus towards for Libra, someone in sentences. Put your passions and your desires towards receiving grand support when it comes to resources and material. Put your passions and your desires towards balance and helping people. We're going to see what the learning aspects Mars and Cancer can teach you. The learning aspects. Okay, you're going to learn how to value equilibrium and balance when it comes to love, nurture, and care. You're going to value risks. You're going to learn how to not take risks. You're going to learn how to be more independent. behind the scenes. We're gonna add this up and get this energy. You did it with an Aquarius or a Taurus. Use both. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Ascendant. Mars is home in Scorpio, but it's a falls in Scorpio. We're gonna see the gift. We're gonna see what Mars and Cancer got in store for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Ascendant at the moment. Okay, it's gonna be a whole lot of healing, a whole lot of love and nurturing and caring. We're gonna see why you got the Temperance card. We're gonna also basically see. We're gonna also see what Mars and Cancer went through the passion, noble, and desirable for. We already got a card out, but we're gonna combine them. And we'll see what Mars and Cancer need to be passion and desire. So this card came out. You need to be passionate and desirable about your environment, your surroundings, your friends, and also express yourself, getting at creativity endeavors. And we're gonna see the gift that Mars and Cancer are gonna bring you to your doorstep. Scorpio, Sun, and Skin. Mars and Cancer gift doorsteps. Get into that perspective to see what's up. Okay, so it's gonna bring the Tower card. The gift is when you let go of something, you receive something that actually benefits you, and of course, newness. The bad part about the gift is you hold on to something, you get transformed with it, especially when it needed to be transformed. Like that. You did it with a semblance in Libra, so you need to utilize balance, equilibrium, and balance, even though it's kind of like that, the man perspective when it comes to Libra and Scorpio, but you need to use peace and harmony, collaboration. We're gonna see what Mars and Cancer got in store for Sagittarius. Mutable fire, mutable and adaptable and changeable when it comes to filling the scene for the vision, spirituality, guard, wisdom, knowledge, meaning, reasons, purposes, of course, experiences, and education. Cancer and Sagittarius is the misunderstanding, but also Sagittarius those and adults Cancer. So we're gonna see Mars and Cancer got a store for you. Okay. Mars and Cancer got the Queen of Pentacles coming your way. So you have a whole lot of money coming your way. So be open to receiving money. Also, it brought your card. Crunch with the money. Because you may put yourself into situations of receiving money, then you may basically put yourself into situations of spending the money too impulsively and it goes to the extreme, trying to do too much of that. You're gonna see why you got that Queen of Pentacles and Five of Pentacles, and basically see what Mars um Cancer wants you to be passionate and desirable about what's that cherry symbol in the sentence. You need to be passionate and desirable about. You need to be passionate and desirable about expanding and looking at the bigger picture when it comes to your environment and expanding your desires and your motives. We're gonna see why you got that card. We're gonna see the misunderstandings of the extreme natures that's gonna come your way when it comes to Mars and Sagittarius, someone. Okay. So it's gonna bring the world. It's gonna bring misunderstandings in the world, and it's also gonna bring extreme misunderstandings, which can be good or bad, depending on how you utilize these energies for the best of your pursuits. 13 plus 5 plus 3 plus 3. Oh shit. Okay. 13 plus 5 plus 3 plus 3. You did it with a semblance in the Virgo. Or you need to learn how to be more mutable and adaptable and changeable when it comes to practicality. Being service to kind and generous to others. We about to get into you. Who's next? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Ascendant. Let's see what Mars and Cancer got in store for you guys. See Mars, exalt Capricorn. Cancer, the detriment in Capricorn, but it's also opposing energy and shit. So we're gonna see what Mars and Cancer got in store for you, Capricorn. Mars and Cancer want you to have an emotional connection and a support system when it comes to your daily work routines that you service to others. And also Mars and Cancer, we're gonna see why you got that card, Six of Cups. We're gonna see what passions and desires does Mars and Cancer want you to take when it comes to your feel and reality, the Capricorn Sun and things. Okay. Mars and Cancer want to be passionate, desirable about healing. They're on time, so you need to heal. So yeah, that's what it's all about, healing. We're gonna basically see the oppositions, the obstacles that Mars and Cancer are gonna bring your way, which could be good or bad. How you utilize these obstacles. Mars and Cancer obstacles, Capricorn Sun, Sun. Oppositions and obstacles is going to be the Hermit card. You separating and getting away from people, places, and things for a minute. Do it. I'm gonna add this up and see what kind of energy you're dealing with for you guys, Capricorn. Right. So 9 plus 5 plus 6. Dealing with a someone in Taurus. Cancer loves Taurus, so you're gonna have the gift to be more loving nature. You can down earth, practical, stable, and have patience from the sun. Capricorn, so have patience with the people you value, the people that value you. Even if they don't value you, you don't value them, just have patience. You never know what comes out of that patience. We're about to get it to you, Aquarius, someone in sentences. Mars and Cancer, Aquarius, someone in sentences. Mars is good in Aquarius. Cancer, yes, misunderstanding. But we're gonna basically see the best of the series, but we're gonna see what Mars and Cancer got in store for you, Aquarius. Like all right, Mars and Cancer is bringing growth towards you looking at the bigger picture and being on the outside looking in when it comes to your resources and material. So it's going to bring some higher pursuits in that area. We're going to see what Mars and Cancer want you to be more passionate and desirable about for career and someone you need to be more passionate and desirable about. Be more passionate and desirable towards taking transformations and putting transformation and depth towards things that no longer serve your purpose when it comes to the structures and desires that you got going. You're gonna see the misunderstandings, the good and bad misunderstandings that's gonna come your way, the inconjunctions that's gonna come your way. That's a cancer, very similar to have perspective. That's gonna be dealing with experiences, dealing with money, resources, and material. So be careful doing this. Feel me? You're gonna see the bad growing, so it's gonna have to take transformational pursuits. You also gotta pretty much watch out. Grass can always be green on the other side. So things may not play out one outcome, but it will play out the other. 7 plus 4 plus 9. They did it with a semblance in the Taurus, so you need to utilize the Taurus energy, learn how to not get lost in it, but get more stable, more practical, and to love it there. And last but not least, we're about to get into Pisces, but wrap this up like a tube go. Now, we're about to see what Mars and Cancer got us to Pisces, semblance, Mars kind of like they're okay in Pisces, but they're gonna be more direct. Cancer is going to be receiving all the love and nurture and care from Pisces. It's a rotation going on there. We're going to see what the Mars and Cancer got in store for Pisces, and that's a trine. So we're going to see what's going on with you guys. The Mars and Cancer, Pisces, so Mars and Cancer for Pisces, someone instances, going to have this gift to utilize the environment and emotional connection towards growing your environment, pretty much. Put emotional connection towards your passions, growth, and happiness, and fruits and vegetables that are with your environment and friends and people, places that you connect with. We're gonna see why you got the 3 of Cups, and we're gonna also basically see um what you need to be passionate and desirable about for you Pisces, Sun, and Synthesis from Mars. You need to be passionate and desirable about expanding your happiness and your forms of the ideologies and emotional connections. You need to expand that. Also, you need to be passionate and more desirable about your heart, feel me? Because they can get broken for good or for worse. You don't want to get stabbed in your heart. But also, we're going to see the gift that Mars and Cancer is going to bring Pisces someone into the gift that it's going to bring to your doorstep. It's going to bring gifts dealing with your visions geared towards your passions, your happiness, and things that's going to grow in your environment. And also, it's going to bring a Hierophant card. Feelings and emotions and desires that's going to bring stability, passions, and happiness. And we're going to add this basically. We're going to see the kind of energies you're dealing with. 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 9 plus 3. You're dealing with a someone in a Leo. So you need to express yourself if that's what's gonna happen because you're already exalt Cancer. So that's how it's gonna play out in that perspective. And that's gonna basically be the technical reading of zodiac signs for Mars and Cancer. So you already know what time it is, gotta be safe, Yeah, be secure, and of course, wishing all the peace, prosperity, and happiness towards you guys.